Yamazaki, who designed the World Trade Center. He actually started his career here in Detroit working for Smith Henchman & Grills before starting Yamazaki and Associates, his own firm. But this is one of his first skyscrapers. It's very likely that if he had never done this, he would never have gotten the commission to do the World Trade Center, which he began work on just a few years later. And you can tell actually that he was using some techniques, and almost that he mastered in the World Trade Center. It looks like a mini version of it, and especially as you get farther away. I'll point it out again, and you'll be able to see that. Those are floor-to-ceiling windows, by the way. And the Detroit Regional Chamber is the main tenant here. So you can always, they're on the 19th floor, great views up there. So he would frequently partner with a sculptor by the name of Giacomo Manzu, an Italian guy, and the sculpture would match the building. So in like theme. So it's a tall, graceful building. It's a tall, graceful sculpture called Casa di Danza. But the joke is that only an Italian's going to use his wife as a model and put her nude out for everybody to see. So which he did. Then across the street we have Hart Plaza, which is H-A-R-T, named for Senator Philip Hart from Michigan, who passed away as they were putting the final touches in the park in the 70s. That large circular monument is a monument to human rights and labor rights. It's actually relatively new. And those buildings across that you can see are actually Canada. So it's only 2,500 feet across the Detroit River to Canada here at Hart Plaza. And this is approximately where Cadillac landed. He chose the narrowest point between the two land masses. That's actually what Detroit means in French is the straight or the narrow. And when he landed here, he named it Fort Pontchartrain du Détroit. Pontchartrain was the French Minister of Finance, otherwise known as the guy who paid for the trip.
Yeah.
And Détroit because it was the fort on the strait. So Detroit River is not actually a river. It's a strait in that it connects Lake Erie and Lake St. Clair. It's about 32 miles long and again about 2,500 feet across right here.
Where the old Hotel Pontchartrain